You know that feeling. It's 3 in the morning, and you are suddenly completely consumed by a topic you knew nothing about just an hour ago. Well, today we're diving into the science behind those deep, sudden obsessions and what they actually reveal about the way your brain is wired. Yeah, that's the one. That late night pull where sleep just doesn't seem as important because your mind has latched onto something new, and you have this incredible urge to understand it completely, right now. I mean, one night you might be obsessed with the genius of Roman aqueducts, and the next, it's the mind-bending paradoxes of quantum mechanics. Or maybe it's the hidden communication networks between trees in a forest. Honestly, the topic itself barely matters. It's the sheer intensity of the focus that takes over. Now, if you've ever tried to explain this to someone, you've probably gotten that look, right? From the outside, these intellectual deep dives can really be misunderstood. People might see it as a lack of focus or even an inability to stick with one thing. And here's where the wires get crossed. What looks like just another random phase to other people is actually your brain operating in high gear. It's not a lack of focus at all. It's a really strategic way of prioritizing your own growth, of decoding the world, and building out this massive internal library of knowledge. So let's get into the science of what's really going on here. Because this isn't just some weird quirk you have. It's a seriously powerful cognitive process, and it has a very clear purpose. And yeah, there's actually a name for this. It's called deep obsession. Researchers have identified it as a hallmark of many highly intelligent minds. This ability to just lock onto a new subject, absorb what's important at lightning speed, and then once you feel intellectually satisfied, you just pivot to the next challenge. So let's get one thing straight. This is not a bug in your programming, it's a feature. A really, really powerful one. It's the signature of a curiosity system that's been finely tuned and is always, always active. And the cycle itself? It's incredibly efficient when you think about it. It all starts with that intense dive, totally driven by pure curiosity. You're not just casually reading, you're actively acquiring complex data. Then comes that feeling of satiation, that, okay, I get it now, moment. And just like that, your mind is free, ready for whatever's next. But what's actually pushing you to do this? What drives this whole cycle? Well, there's a powerful chemical reason this process feels so good, and it's all rooted in your brain's reward system. And this quote right here, it just nails the core difference. For a lot of people, deep learning feels like a total chore. But for some, the brain is simply hardwired to find it absolutely exhilarating. So let's talk about why. Every single time you wrestle with a complex new idea and finally master it, your brain gives you a little hit of dopamine. That's the reward chemical, right? So you're not just learning, you are being neurologically rewarded for learning. You see, you're not just scratching some random itch. You are actively feeding your mind the raw materials it needs to make sense of an incredibly complex world. Every new obsession adds another tool to your cognitive toolkit, and that lets you see connections that most people just miss. Okay, so what does all this actually mean for you? It means it's time to reframe this habit. It's not a weakness, it's the powerful strength of an inner architect hard at work. When you adopt this architect's code, you instinctively choose real depth over shallow chit-chat. It's all about mental efficiency. I mean, why waste energy on things that don't genuinely light you up? Your validation comes from inside, from the satisfaction of building your own solid foundation of understanding, piece by piece. I absolutely love this metaphor. Think of your mind like a giant skyscraper. Most people are totally fine just using the lights and the faucets. But you feel this need to understand the hidden systems, the plumbing, the wiring, the structural supports, before you can truly say that part of your skyscraper is complete. So the next time you feel that pull of a new obsession, don't question it. You're not being strange or unfocused. You are simply an architect, gathering all the diverse materials you need to build something truly magnificent, something that will last. So the only question left is, what will your inner architect build next?